Are you ready for some good news? Christianity isn't about you serving God as much as it is about God serving you. Here is John 13, verse 8. In the upper room for the Last Supper, Peter said to him, "You shall never wash my feet." And Jesus answered him, "If I do not wash you, you have no share with me." Hopefully, you take delight in serving the Lord. But make no mistake about it, the gospel isn't centrally concerned with you serving God. I know that sounds crazy, but the gospel actually centers on God serving you. He made you. He gave you His Word. He died for you. He poured out His Spirit for you. Jesus prays for you. He advocates for you. He is preparing a place for you. He will one day come back for you. As strange as it sounds, God serves you, and you must let Him. When Jesus was washing the disciples' feet at the Last Supper, Peter protested, "You shall never wash my feet." In a culture of shame and honor, Peter considered it shameful to allow Jesus to wash his feet. Jesus should be honored. He mustn't be allowed to debase himself. But Jesus rebuked him. If Peter wouldn't let Jesus wash his feet, how was he going to allow Jesus to wash his soul? If Peter wouldn't let Jesus take up the towel for him, how was he going to let Jesus take up the cross for him? During his freshman year as an undergraduate student, my son's roommate, Daniel, took an Introduction to Christianity class. And on the first day of class, the professor did something quite unusual. He randomly pointed to Daniel, though he didn't know him, and declared, "I want to make everyone an offer. You're welcome," the professor said, "to decide right now to take whatever grade Daniel makes in this class. You won't have to do any other work. You won't even have to come to class. You'll get his final grade." Well, it was silent. And what the students didn't know was that Daniel was a brilliant, hard-working National Merit Scholar and was almost certain to make an A. But no one took the professor up on his offer. The professor then made his point. "See," he said, "it is quite difficult to let someone take your place, isn't it? If you have a hard time letting someone stand in your place for one grade of one class, no wonder it's such a struggle to let Jesus bear your sins." Jesus didn't just come to serve you by washing your feet. He came to die for you. There's no greater act of servanthood. You can let Him do the work of salvation and take the grade the Father has given Him. And that's the gospel. Well, that's today's daily devotional, and for more like it, click right here. Better yet, subscribe to this channel and get them all. And I sure hope you have a wonderful day.